Monday morning. Yay. Yay.
Yeah,
I gotta work at
I
AM shift
wouldn't.
Monday.
I wouldn't necessarily call that a good thing, but I mean,
No, it's not the fun. But it's one of those things like, when I signed up for the job, it's uh, sign up for your schedule to be able to move and stuff like that. And when there's only 4 people in the office really that, cover the shifts, and
yeah, it
somebody needs
gets
a
a bit.
vacation I live outside of Houston. One of my coworkers is going to Roswell, and they went to go for a convention, and he was going to drive back Sunday like afternoon to get here for a Monday morning shift. I was like, dude, that's not safe. Like that's just not. That is not a good plan. So I'm going to work Monday morning. He's going to work Wednesday night for me. That way, it just makes life a bit easier. That way, he doesn't have to wake up in a ditch.
Yeah, that makes the sense. Shut up, phone. You'd think after this long, I would remember before stream to just pick up my phone and mute it rather than every time it goes off at the stream, me constantly going, shut up, phone. No. No. I haven't slept yet, by the way.
Sleep's overrated. That rough of a day, huh?
It has not been the great. I'm going to go searching for deorbit containers. We require the more research points. Well, we're a little bit low. Specifically, somebody spent a lot of them on random shit that doesn't, come out of the base game.
Yeah.
That somebody is me.
Oh, good thing that those things fall in the sky. I'm working on trying to get let's get the whole today for the.
Also, we may or may not have to worry about defenses today.
Crafting.
Okay.
Well, at some point during the night, we did lose once or maybe more than once. I wasn't watching. But heavies. Yeah.
You're saying I need to rebuild the towers.
1,500 threat.
Just a little quick thing.
Yeah, not much. Say it quick. Oh, of course, it's dropped around the overmine. Of course, there's a bloody drop pod near the overmine. Alright, so far I've gotten 4, which I think is what, 20 points?
They're like 5 of each. Oh,
I wanted to unlock the Falcor, Logistics Falcor, and Herbicor.
Falcor is probably a good thing to have open. And start having it, or the logistics software, start having it deliver fuel to towers.
And we can start having, the Herbicor clean up all the plants. And Falcor for bugs. Get them doing their party tricks. That's a hole.
Crafting.
Wow. What do you mean unknown block tech? trying to tell me we don't have all the trees researched. Call lies.
Possible. I haven't.
No.
I didn't do any of the trees.
Yeah, but I've already done them.
Oh. Because that made that path a lot more dangerous.
Didn't I put lights on all of that so you could, see it?
Yeah, but I'm putting more stuff in the way so that when I fall down, I can hit more things. Seemed like a good plan at the time.
Makes sense.
Crafting.
That was not my plan. I did not mean to throw myself into the air.
Crafting. Crafting.
Alright, I'm gonna bring back 8. Kill the 8 that I've got. Get them going and, something.
I have unprocessed skins.
That's the trees. Apparently the glue tubes weren't, scanned. They claim BS, but You know what I don't claim BS on? Putting more lithium bars in the lithium bar thing.
Yeah.
Crafting. Crafting.
All right. So my plan is to attempt to get power down. More power down to the bottom. So I can actually.
Why is there an extra cube on the side of the CPH?
What's that?
Why is there a blue cube on the CPH?
Because I needed someplace to charge my power, and all the other ones seem to be covered in stuff.
This makes sense.
And I thought it would be a good plan at the time.
There is definitely 10 pounds of crap in the 5 pound space around the CPH bag.
Yeah.
If only there was something we could do about that. Yeah, there probably is actually something we can do about that, but what's the fun in that?
Yeah. Oh, there.
You
I knew
know,
that was coming.
as impactful as that is, maybe you should stop doing that.
It's fun. I'm having fun doing it. Probably a better way for me to do what I'm trying to do, but you know.
I'm just saying, you're really hitting it hard though.
I'm hitting this. How you doing? Why are you shooting things at?
Given that he's shooting a long way away. I mean a long way away. I think I'd like to acquire some tin plates now.
Yeah, we probably uh, need to figure out where. Well, we'll probably just put the turrets where they are now. Make a.
We have the new threat scanner. You should look at this one, it's much better. It has a UI too.
Yay!
Cryogenics is done. Put it in research or analyze mode.
Sure, King, how you doing? How's your day going? Hopefully better than mine. I keep, squishing myself. It's working out well for me. I'll eventually get power down there. Good, man. Trying to return, trying to get stuff kind of started for what we want to do with different things. I was doing fine. Hey, Pete, standing on top of PTGs hurts, by the way. Just in case you were wondering.
Really?
I know, it's weird.
Fascinating.
I don't remember this happening in the past, but it seems to happen. It's neat, man. Pete's good. I'm tired. Trying this new stuff.
Crafting.
Trying out the turning to the old FortressCraft. We tried some other games. Didn't quite go the way we wanted it to go. Developers sometimes decide that they want to go a different direction with their game and think that they know better than the player base that's actually playing the game. Like, it always amazes me. Like, I understand, like, if you have a a view of the game and you have a published, hey, this is the way we're going. Like, if you in your alpha stuff, you're like, hey, this is our plan, this is our roadmap, and the player base is like, yeah, I know you were making solitaire, but we really wanted Fortnite, and you said no, we said we're making solitaire, and you keep making solitaire, and the player base gets mad at you. The player base is dumb. Like, they're like, but when you're saying that you're making solitaire, and then the player base is like, hey, you said you were making solitaire, why are you putting a battle royale mode in it? And then you tell the player base they're dumb. The player base ain't dumb. You're not doing what, you're changing your mind. And that's basically what happened to our the game. Yeah, we had we were playing Dual Universe for a little bit, and we thought we were doing good, and they got us to the old drive-thru. Basically we're playing a game, and they told us that they wanted to make a factory building game, and so we were all in. We were like, oh, this is great, this is gonna be the best thing ever, factory building game for life. And then they're like, oh yeah, by the way, we don't actually want people to be able to automate factories. That wasn't our plan. Like, but factory. Like, the only reason I'm playing your game is so I can build factories, and now you're telling me I can't build factories. Yeah, so Want to know something sad? Unity was purchased by a company that injects viruses into games. Yeah, I saw that a while ago. That information. We'll see. We'll see how it works out. It wasn't that. It was the guy that I'm speaking out my butt, but I believe it was the guy that owns Unity bought the company that has a tendency to do that. But yeah, so we were playing Dual Universe, and basically what happened was they took. So imagine if you're playing FortressCraft, right? And every time I wanted to build a laser turret, I had to spend money to make a recipe to make the laser turret. And then if I don't have enough laser turret schematics, then I just don't get to make laser turrets today. That's it. Hi, Pete. I'm back.
Hi, back on Pete.
Speaking of which, I had an idea, Pete. I think it's a glorious
God.
idea.
Oh God.
No, I think you're gonna enjoy this idea, Pete. I think you'll be at 100% behind this plan. I'm massively behind. I think it's my net. I'm not dropping frames. I hope it's not my net. My net's. I got a new net. I have abandoned the Comcast. And it's funny. I abandoned the Comcast, and now they're calling me like every single day, trying to get me to turn the Comcast back on. Oh God, it's it. I'm like, no, I'm done. I'm done with you guys. Like seriously, I'm done with Comcast. Like I can go someplace else, pay half the money, get relatively the same service, almost the same speed, and it's half as expensive. Other than the 12-hour outage I've had, it's been doing okay. Anyway, so my idea. I'm not sure how I'm gonna do it yet, but I was gonna start putting horrible dad jokes as a button people press. And puns and oh good. Well, that's not fortuitous. I make the suggestion, the alarm goes off saying we're being attacked. I don't think the game thinks it's a good idea.
I was just gonna say, this sounds like a great way to have less viewers. As much as I enjoy a good funnel trade, not many people enjoy a good funnel trade.
Well, it would be a redeemable thing, like with Evie with her I don't know. It was just a thought. I thought it would be funny. It wouldn't be a continuous thing.
Thought, but it's.
I mean, I'm not going to read them. I think I would just have them show up in chat. I don't know. It's just an idea. I'm gonna wait to get more help.
Yeah.
So maybe a good idea.
Well, hey, I mean, it's your stream. I'm setting up a paste makeup. I finally decided it was time to get that underway.
Yeah, the problem is yeah, the people that are still playing FortressCraft are gonna want it. We want FortressCraft 2. We want FortressCraft Phoenix. And I still think if DJ's gonna release Phoenix, he needs to have a different name. Like I know FortressCraft, and I know the name alone is gonna draw people in because it's FortressCraft, and there's a very loyal following for FortressCraft. But I think most people that are that loyal into FortressCraft would be okay with a name change. My problem is it's so much confusion with FortressCraft already from the original Xbox game, and then this game, and then if you apply a third game that's just FortressCraft and then FortressCraft Evolved and now FortressCraft Phoenix, trying to search stuff on Google just makes your brain hurt. It's Astro Trucker again. Me and Pete are excited. We're waiting. I've already promised DJ that as soon as he allows me to do it, we'll stream it. Yeah, it sounds like something that me and Pete would be, getting to fly spaceships around and drive trucks from one place to another. Hell, we play American Truck Simulator, so.
It'll build up its own stock slowly.
Yeah. Well, it's I pretty much guarantee you as soon as that game's available, we can run a server. We'll go into it. We'll definitely see. I'm not gonna be like, I'm gonna do a full playthrough, because it's it is what it is. Like until I get my hands on the game, and DJ's really good about telling people exactly what he plans on doing and not deviating from that. So I've kind of read through the plan of what he plans on doing. So far, I'm on board with it. But I thought, honestly, I thought Dual Universe was going to be the end game for us. And then they took a left turn out of nowhere. And honestly, I don't think DJ's going to be. I don't think it's going to be like a $60 or $80 or $90 game. And not only that, but DJ's always been good about reaching out to him and him giving me. I can't promise he will give me keys, but I'll ask, and the worst he'll say is no. But and honestly, the way DJ works in the past, I wouldn't even have problems throwing a couple of dollars at DJ and buying some. Because I really don't mind supporting DJ. And that's the difference, right? Like some developers like make it very hard for me to throw money at them. You know, they make decisions that I just don't want to. I don't want to support proceed. Where's the herbivore hiding?
So just thing.
What's that?
Herbivore is a logistics thing.
Auto upgrader.
Yep, I don't have it researched.
That's gonna slow us down.
You know what else is gonna slow us down?
Not enough points to get it.
I don't know, the lab started up again now.
No.
Oh.
Yeah, the modders have gone through and fixed a bunch of the bugs and stuff too.
Oh shit.
Oh.
Shit.
Yeah. It's bad.
Oh yeah, it's a little terrible. No coal production?
Why did our coal die?
This is a good question. Let's just quickly jumpstart the generator again.
Oh, that's right. That big generator like freaking rips too freaking full.
One of the
Maybe turn off the research box for a minute.
Sorry?
Maybe turn off the research line for a minute.
Oh no, like one of the PTGs down here just shut down, like, and stopped running fuel for some reason. So we stopped having a large amount of coal being generated.
That's you need more fuel, or are we good?
I need to input more buffer boxes that, you know, guaranteed have coal. Things I need: grab bars, make logistics hoppers, run belts, and
This.
yeah, pretty much it's just not sustaining itself, and it
Okay.
should be, but it's refusing to.
Oh, I just emptied the box out for the miner to grab one.
Yeah, PTG, but yeah. Okay, can we actually help them do the right thing, please?
No, we're not doing that. Oh. Like this did it.
Did you
Shoot
find a
this guy.
punchy friend? Did you find a camo bot?
Yeah.
Yeah,
The problem
that's,
in it.
that's a heavy. That's not.
What's that?
That's a heavy. We're at
Is that heavy?
1600 threat.
Oh. Well, there's too much blocks in the way. I can't kill the campfire. Why can't I fire?
You're probably hitting the roof.
It's already dangerous enough trying to shoot freaking camo bots this close.
Yeah, this is a defeat. So, due to the lack of coal, everything's sort of just stalled pretty hard.
Yeah, that'll slow you down.
So I need
Is it
to
a
work
special
on,
gun we need for camo bots, or will any hole our gun work?
any gun will work. There is a special camo bot one we've got from mod. That one I believe will instantly shoot them,
The other one's only
regardless of
shooting.
whether they're. It'll shoot them even if they're not attacking, as opposed to the normal ones just shooting them if they're attacking. At least I think it's installed. It might not actually be installed. Probably not actually installed.
I've finished the core game several times. I think I killed the chiroplasm once. So my problem with it is that we start we start digging into the core game. We spend several months building this extremely large, crazy factory for the core game, and then by the time November rolls around, the game's accomplished what I was trying to do with it, which is raise a bunch of money for charity. And we burned the hell out.
Correction. Yo.
What's that?
Correction. You're burned out. I would have happily pushed on through Frozen Factory every time, but you weren't.
Yeah. It burns me. So I'm trying to go a different route this time, and instead of playing 8 to 10 hours a day for 2 or 3 months in a row and burning myself out, I'm gonna try to go slightly differently and see if we can get a little bit further in.
Yeah, it would be nice for us to finish Frozen Factory and build a railgun on the stream.
Yeah.
I'm sure DJ would also appreciate you actually streaming the rest of the content of this game.
Yeah. Maybe we'll alright, just spitball.
When we get to the end of the Extra Life campaign for this year and we defeat the 4 overminds, we put the save file somewhere safe and we come back to it later if you're burnt out.
Or, because I know it's a pain in the butt to fire a railgun shot, right?
I mean...
Well, it's not a pain in the butt, it's just time, right?
Making it work fast, if it is the challenge.
Yeah. Well, the problem is I don't want to be like, oh, let's set a. I can't set a. Hey, if we get X amount of money, like $500, it's this speed, at $800, it's this speed or whatever, because if I set up something like that, first of all, you guys are going to do something horrible, and then I'm going to have to try to follow through with it. So the last time I did the threat stuff, I almost regretted it. But the problem is the timing of trying to make sure that the time is okay. So I can't be like, oh, at $500 we'll do a launch every 10 minutes. At $1,000 we'll do a launch every 8 minutes or something. Because the problem is the more money we raise, the faster we have to go. And I don't think there's the physical limit's like a shot a second, I would assume.
I don't know.
But I know somebody was very proud that they made a 3-minute they were very proud that 3-minute shots was
one need for that is
yeah. So I don't know how much work that they put into doing 3-minute shots. But trying to assume that I could better that is hubris.
So what were you getting at here? Because
So I was gonna say, I don't know if I can do a time thing, but maybe we could do a shot per dollar or something.
I'd say maybe leave the railgun thing as not an extra life campaign thing,
Okay.
just for safety and sanity.
Yeah.
Because that one's sort of hard to wrap.
Yeah.
Like
Well,
the
it's not like
one,
Factorio, where Factorio we could do a like people have done. Uh, a rocket launch for every sub, or
I mean, like you can. The Surface game works for that because you got threat agitators, but there's nothing as far as I know really for like Frozen Factory that could work. And yeah, with the railgun, well, you're either not giving enough materials fast enough, or you are giving enough materials fast enough, or you're giving it materials faster.
yeah, that's all it is time. Like we wouldn't be able to do like people wouldn't be able to donate for a faster thing, because that's just that's asking for me to fail. And like I don't mind making like difficult, but I don't want to set up something that I'm pretty sure from the beginning isn't going to work. Like I don't want to. I don't want to set up something in the beginning that I'm pretty sure isn't possible, right? Or if put a limit on it, be like, well, oh, jeez. Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like a shot a dollar. I don't know. I'm just trying to figure out something with my brain. And I know it's difficult, but that would unfortunately that would set us up for like 1,000 shots or something. And I have never fired the railgun, so I know it's not. I know it's not easy.
You can lazy your way there, but then you've just lazied your way.
Damn it. What was that? Yeah, I don't know. I think there's some way to tie it into the Extra Life campaign, to use the money that we've already, we are drilling, basically, channels back to the surface. Ultimately, what will happen is we'll have 9 3x3 holes in a weird pattern. So basically, there's a 3x3 hole, a 6x6 block, and then another 3x3 hole in a 3x3 pattern. And that will allow us to basically transfer like power down the center shaft, which is where is this power coming down now, and then be able to use the cargo lifts to take ores and stuff back to the surface. This is going to take a while because I don't have nearly enough power production over here to begin with. And this isn't meant to be quick. It's just meant to dig stuff out for us. Oh, good, they're attacking again. I do like having the. Oh, this is gonna hurt a lot. So eventually we'll. What's that?
All right, you go. You go.
Yeah, eventually we'll have better power up here. So you'll have like this 3x3 shaft. Then you'll have like 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. And then you're gonna have like another 3x3 shaft here. Yeah. So then what we'll have is we'll clear this area out, and we'll have this whole area will be mass storage, and that leaves enough spot between all the cargo lists as they come up that we can offload into mass storage around each box, and then be able to pull stuff out as quickly as we can. And then those are all dug to 400 meters right now. And if we need to, we can go down deeper, and then be able to run the cargo list as far down as we need to. At some point, what we'll do is we'll end up building the rail, like an iron area over here. Probably the first thing we'll bring up is iron, and then set up an iron manufacturing over here to make the rails, to be able to build the rails to go back down to get the other stuff out. So yeah, I don't know. I'd like to get in to shoot. I'd like to shoot for some. Do we know what the record is for railgun firing? For continuous railgun firing?
Nope.
Because the only one I've seen is like 3 minutes. And I'm sure that's an exponential freaking climb. Because once you're at 3 minutes, trying to go to 2 minutes is probably twice the work. And I am looking at actually, you know what? I may do that today. I've done some research on the server. Right now, the server has the I think, is it a 2.8 core Xeon in it? What's the speed of the server? So it has an 8-core Xeon in it right now, and I'm looking at putting a 18-core Xeon in it. Because of course I am. So at that point, and that's partially just because, for the most part, that computer is built to be just a server for us to run whatever game we want to on it. And usually the more cores you have, the better off we are. And to just, that way, all the stuff that it's doing, whatever it is, it has plenty of power to do what it needs to do. And I think that core, I think I found a 14 core one for like $60, and the 18 core one's like $100 or something. Because there's so many Xeons out there that are floating around, and it's so easy to replace it with a Ryzen chip now that a lot of those old Xeons are just, they're just trying to get them off their shelf.
Alright. I've now made sure that we have a hell of a lot of coal throughput.
That's right. I'm gonna make pew pews, Pete.
Woo, pew pew!
Nope, I'm gonna fall down a random iron or old. Okay, this may be fun.
Woo, random hole!
It's not the best. Let's try pew pews. Ooh. That one. Replay insert. Yay! Glad you're back. I was really scared. I was all. Alright, so I've made a few more guns.
There's a deorbit container around the CPH somewhere.
So what?
Or maybe it's just this flickering.
Crafting.
Yep, I've turned strobe off. By the way, you know you can change the alarm sound on the enhanced threat scanner, right?
Oh, I don't actually hear the alarm. Ah! Stop it!
See that one?
No, I've got.
Okay. Needed more belts. Finish re-plumbing this. Yeah, I really need to get this coal problem resolved because I need to switch all the little turret setups to using blue batteries and switch all the ETGs to enriched in order to keep the throughput we need.
Well, we need to set it up to start automatically make guns and stuff.
What we do?
Can we make? Can we
have a
make
basic
the
manufacturing plant
make the
again.
thing yet?
We got the basic now.
Oh, we can make it basic. Okay.
Yeah.
Yay, we defended. Oh, and dog ammo. Drax! It's all Drax's fault. He woke you up. You were asleep and you were doing fine. It's okay. That's not even a full one. What happened? What happened to that ammo? There you go. Ow! It's my shirt. Mr. Drax, how you doing this morning? Nice. Yeah, sorry we abandoned you guys, but NQ pissed me off, and I refuse to support games that piss me off. I'm here to have fun and have a good time, not to be mad. Life is too short, dude. Like, you gotta have a little bit of fun. So, like, the only thing I wanted to do was build factories in that game, and NQ seems to be. And I love to say that, oh, it's just me, you know, oh, me just being uppity about it. But really? But they basically flat come out and said that they don't want us automating factories. They don't want us making large factories. Like, I was like, you guys realize that making a large factory is literally the only reason I'm playing your game, right? Like that is the sole purpose I wanted to play that game, was to be able to make large factories. And I understand that, you know, large factories cause problems. Like, I get it. But one of the original selling parts of their game was that, oh, you'll be able to build large factories. Really? You weren't even there. Can't promise me on showing on the promise of being able to automate and build empires via tycoon. Take it away.
You're having some worm troubles, are you, Plum?
Yeah, they're just the worm keeps spawning over here, and
Yeah, we never did actually spend time and clean up the soft resin.
well, no, I have a bunch of turrets. The problem is it's a worm. It's a worm sign, and the worm is there, but he's not actually there. The problem is there was a mountain right next to the base, or the peak when we started, and never cleared the soft resin off of it. So the worms are spawning on the soft resin, and now I've decided to do it, and I died, and now the worm's glitched out, and he's not actually there, but he is there.
Yeah, he hasn't despawned yet. That happens from time to time.
Yeah. So it was a desync problem, and so the turrets are shooting at him because the server thinks he's there. My client doesn't, so I don't see him. Since my client doesn't think he's there, the server's not actually killing him. See, doing it again.
He's currently looking at me. Actually, no, this seems to work, because if I stand here, he doesn't notice you.
Nope, he died. I died again.
Oh, never mind. Guess targets aren't synced.
Yeah, so the problem is the server's shooting him, but he's not taking the damage, so it's not killing him, and it's just a desync problem.
Oh no, he's taking the damage. They have like stupid health.
Oh, that's right, they do have. Yeah. No, I'll just dig up all the resin eventually, and maybe if I just dig all the resin out from under him. But yeah, so going back to the server, I think what I'm going to do is, because once Astro Trucks is released, I want to be able to obviously run the server for that. And we run servers every once in a while on different things. So having, 18 core, 3.4 gig processor set back there, probably not the worst idea I've ever had. The hell was that?
And a disintegrator.
Oh. Hey, I'm glad I didn't set up something so that every time I died, the lights flashed, because I would be setting people into epileptic fits right now. Oh, Mr. 18, you didn't even see this one. You ready? You're not ready for this stuff. Yeah, see, the problem is now I think I pulled all the resin out from under him. He's not. They didn't even have resin to stand on it. It's just there. Now I think I've glitched him out.
Yeah. Well, server restarting is up to you.
Where I get well, we got.
Just explore it.
Nope, stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Stop it. Yeah, I'm not shooting. Yeah, I think we're going to get to restart the server.
Okay.
Because I'm shooting him and it's not even registered my hits on him. And the server's still trying to shoot him, so it keeps spawning him. So this is going to cause problem for me. I'm going to leave for a minute. So, if you guys don't know, I have an affiliate with Lumia. I didn't set this up. It won't take. So I have all kinds of commands and stuff we can do with Lumia Stream now. So I'm using a thing called Lumia Stream, which allows me to go into different stuff in the back, like first. We can do this. This is something somebody made that we just downloaded. See, we have lights in here, we have the one up here, I have ones behind my monitors, and we have all this in the background. I'm still doing some stuff to get them tidied up and make it look better. I'm trying to get all this stuff sorted out.
And set. Start the server. I only had like 500 or 600 active segments for it to finish.
Yeah.
Running. You have been disconnected.
Oh, what did I do?
Undedicated server. Backing up player folders. It's ready to join.
Yeah, it takes a minute or two to do it, but it's better to just do it and start over. This should fix the problem. So I'm looking at trying to do different things. I have it set up so that as different people join, I'm trying to get that stuff sorted so that we can have it do different things for different people. Easy enough to get it to do stuff with tab, because with tab I can have it trigger off of messages tab sends, so that we can when Cornerstone people come in and say hi or whatever, it's enough to get that. Trigger so that the lights will flash, and if I know like for actual people that are part of the team, I can actually give them their own color segments and stuff like that. They have to be. I have to set all that stuff up manually, so it's not that big of a deal. It just takes a bit of time. It's I'm working with the person. But yeah, so and we kind of trying to get back into the swing of things and stuff like that. So for those that don't know, I haven't gone into it a lot because I don't go into it a lot on stream. But 2022 has been a crappy year so far. Don't like it. It has been. It's a year that I've been dreading for a while. I knew it was coming over the past 4 years or so. You're never prepared for stuff that's happened. You know? So the go there. So yeah, for those that don't know or that have haven't been around, I lost my dad in January, and it's just one of those things that no matter how much you're prepared for it, no matter how much you think that you got it figured out, or how much you're never ready for that. I don't want to pretend like my pain is worse than somebody else's, or it's mine's just different. It's just mine. And I even the one thing that it's taught me is that even with like somebody else that has a very or the exact same situation as me, where they've lost their father, like it's still it's not the same. It's like everybody's the human experience is different. And it is what it is, but I'm working through it. Trying to, I really try to remember that I was fortunate. I was very fortunate. I got to spend time with my dad. We knew the end was coming, and I got to sit down with him, and we got to talk. We got to say goodbye. So that makes it a lot easier for me, and a lot different. All right, so I'm gonna go build one of these things, or a bunch of. But yeah, so unfortunately, starting last November, I kind of disappeared for a while because it was more important for me to spend time with my dad and get that time with him because I there's no way to get it back. So spent the time with him in November, and then after we lost him, it took me a while to get back here, but we're back. We got a bunch of things. All right, so we want to build. Good. One, two. You need 10 plates, iron gears. No, that is not what I wanted. So, on your mark one turret and charge 4. Do we want to make this thing its own line, or do we want to just bring stuff over here to it? Like just make a disaster of the fact that we already have made.
Up to you.
Because you're already making. Put turret. We need lot weight housing and iron gears. Alright, well, the problem is if we make a new line, because my iron gears are here, my housings are here. Like I'm gonna have to just run lines across, which isn't necessarily difficult to do. It's just gonna make this area over here very complicated. Because trying to get all the lines around here at the end is gonna special. I'm just trying to figure out a way to make. Well, the thing is, though, is depending on how far down the line I go, that's what's going to end up happening with stuff. I'd be better off. We have that. Have that. Have all of that stuff. Maybe I should just go down the mass storage route already. Have power boosters. We have everything else being fixed.
Don't use input ports, by the way. Use stock imports. Input ports are old and I should not have unlocked them.
Because if we do last like no. Alright, so I'm gonna build a mass storage manufacturing area. Because if I can do that, we can actually clean a lot of this up. Because then at that point, what I can do is I can change these things to be basically inputs and then output to where we need it to go. And then we can, instead of having these 3 lines and the belts running over and everything, we can just have stuff but an output. Different. Now we're just hurting. Where's it? We need to get. God, we need so much stuff. We need so much stuff. Holy cool. I don't often look over to see the actual things for viewer counts. I really try not to look at those numbers. But we have 9 people watching right now. It's pretty. playing FortressCraft Evolved. What was that clip for? I don't know. But yeah, so I don't often look over to do that, but the fact that we have 9 people watching us play a 7-year-old game, you guys are awesome. I seriously thank you guys. I think we're just hurt. Can I help you? Oh, you got 1 doggo treat. Now you think you need more. Jesus. Lucky I loved you. James, how you doing? Yeah. The other dog, he's in the floor. He's laying right there. He doesn't have he's got a hyperextended back leg, so he doesn't jump up on the bed. Now there were those 2. There's Mika and Cinder. Cinder thinks she's a lap dog. Mika, but he's laying down right behind me on the floor. Nobody called you. No. I know. I love you. Please lay down. No, honestly, dude, and Mr. Duck, yeah, I love FortressCraft. I really do. It's an awesome game. And so, for those that don't understand what the reason I stopped playing FortressCraft for a while is I got very upset with DJ. So there's a mechanic in the game where, and DJ doesn't like me doing what I'm doing again this year. He wants the threat capped at about 2,000 or 20k threat. We will probably be up into 100k threat again, or 6-digit threats. Maybe we'll hit 7-digit threat this year. I'm hoping. If you look at this thing here, so this is our donations. The counter down the bottom of the screen as people make donations. We don't have the threat agitators in yet. We're still a ways off. But once we get them in, we'll start building this big, massive thing to put a bunch of threat agitators in. Every $5 you donate to Extra Life is 5% more threat gain. The goal is for you guys to try to kill me. That's the plan. So right now, the constraints for the CPH, we're not really worried about it. We're just trying to get, towards the end of the game. We'll be building a massive defensive factory. I'm not allowed to detonate any of the overmines until November 5th. So November, what are you doing? So November 5th, we'll start at 8 o'clock in the morning. I'm not allowed to, we'll have to get the exact time that I'm allowed to detonate an overmine. And then we'll probably do something to the effect of the more money that's raised before November 5th, the further that time is out. So we'll actually have to just flat defend for a certain amount of time before we can even destroy one overmine. And then we're only allowed to destroy 2 of the overmines on November 5th. And then November 6th, we can destroy the second 2 overmines. And y'all's goal is to try to raise enough money for Extra Life that it kills me. And if you guys kill me, then you guys win. If you don't kill me, then I win. And no matter what happens, the hospital wins. So, and then we'll have to figure out some sort of appropriate consequences for me if we do fail. Because obviously the goal here is for me to endure some pain. Poor Pete keeps signing up for this stuff. No, it's all, so the whole point of this and the reason we come up with it is because people like donating to charity and helping out the hospital, and we've proven that over the years. And pretty much no matter what we've done in the past, we've raised money, and we've raised money for the hospital. But if you can donate money to the hospital so you feel good, and we're giving games away so you feel good, and so you can win a game, and I'll have lots of games. I have a whole Humble Bundle list of garbage again. It's not garbage. There's actually some really good games in there. And at the same time, you're making my life more difficult. It provides more interaction for you guys, more fun for you guys, more content. It's just all the way around. It's better. And as people start, throwing money at the charity, it just this massive snowball. And honestly, I probably need to have all this stuff set up so we're automatically building all the defensive structures anyway, because I'm gonna need them. No, most of it's Humble Bundle choice games. It's a couple of humble bundles that I bought. That sometimes I'll look and there'll be 1 or 2 games I want in a Humble Bundle. I'll buy the entire bundle just so that I have the extra keys. Most of the keys that are in there are I purchased myself. I think there may be a few FortressCraft keys that are still. I don't know if they're still good. It's been a couple of years since DJ gave them to me, so I don't know if they're still valid. I think I could go check them. Hey, hell, if Astra Trucks was available, I would try to work out something for that, but I don't know if it will be available. The last thing I want to do is, because I know DJ's working on it, but it's still early stages. At least from my understanding, it's way early in the process. It's so early that he's not even really letting have copies of it yet. It's conceptual, tech demo level of stuff. But as with most of DJ's games, I'm excited about it. I like FortressCraft Phoenix, but I don't know. The problem with FortressCraft and Phoenix and everything like that is, even though DJ's definitely made the game before, and we all know for a fact that it's obviously he was here first. People seem to thinking that it's copy and satisfactory.
The elevator is temporarily down.
Down elevators. Nothing. Yeah, and that's the thing is that everybody sees it and they're like, "Oh, it's a new game." You know, DJ copied it or whatever. You're like, "Oh, it's like, dude, this game's been out forever." Like the last update was, well, he released it was 2015. The last update was 2 years ago, and it's mostly because DJ just he had hit a point where he just couldn't do the things he wanted to in this game anymore. He had to go to a new game, and then just you know the dude's got to eat. Like he's got to be able to function and pay his bills and stuff. So it's hard to develop a game on your own. So we'll eventually dig out, and there'll be multiple chefs. Start building elevators over here. Memories. What are you doing? Yeah, and that's the thing. It's like, and well, hell, then you even got people that don't realize that FortressCraft on the Xbox and FortressCraft Evolved are the same thing. It's so they start accusing him of copying himself. Like the internet's dumb sometimes. And people don't do research, right? They think that it's a perception thing, right? People see whatever they know what they've seen. They think that that's the only thing that exists, and they think that just because they saw Satisfactory first, that Satisfactory was made first. It's not possible that something could have existed that they didn't know about. So you have to go just a little Google search and be like, oh, this one come out freaking 13 years ago. Okay, this one may have come out before Satisfactory. No, I think that was the other thing too. Is like Factorio, but I think this one was actually, I want to say, this was before Factorio even. And I not helping it by comparing the game like if Minecraft and Factorio were combined. And that's the easiest way for people to understand. It's a good game. I like it. Well, I'm excited to see what DJ does with Astro Trucks and Yeah, this lightweight machine house. I think if I build.
Crafting, 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 crafting. Crafting. Crafting.
That's not right. Not what I thought it was at all. One. I thought there was a block that made the mass storage cells cheaper than what we can make in our pocket.
Not that I know of.
Yeah, because at 2 lightweight machine housings a piece, those are going to get spendy.
No, that's the recipe we've been using since, the beginning.
Since the beginning of time. Oh, good. Just made the infinite pillar into the sky peak. That thing there. Just because it's not conveyors. Yeah. Yeah. There's that. Fortunately, at this point, it's just I need to wait for some kind of catch back up, and specifically tin.
Yeah.
The problem is I don't want to start building a bunch more tin because we're getting close to being able to make the tier 2 furnaces. And this is so inefficient. Like, I hate
Plum.
using it.
you give me the threat scanner in your inventory?
No, it's my threat scanner now.
Just cursor over it, hit Q. Let's get rid of the pop-up once again. Over here, out of the way. Nobody cares.
Why did you send me a message that you sent me a message on Discord? It emailed me. Yesterday.
Sorry?
So yesterday, I got an email from Discord saying that you sent me a message on this. You send me messages like multiple times a day. I'm just trying to figure out why it chose that message to send me as a. Discord's weird.
Yes. That's very. Alright, which of these is. No, that's. Did you forget to turn the offline warnings off on your coal extractor? Trying to clear out all these random messages that are firing up all over the place that we don't need.
Oh. Probably not going to be doing that anytime soon. Do that.
I'm gonna have to try and see if I can contact the model who made the ore extractor hopper storage warnings mod. You know, it's out of storage and that's perfectly okay. So right now we don't need to know that our coal is out of storage. It means that it's full and it's not in use.
That's a good thing.
It's definitely one of those. I get the reasoning. You know, if a factory line is stopped, then we've then backed up on an ore, then we'd probably want to know about it. Right, now where did I build with the pacemaker?
Crafting.
Go. Elevators Online has a new stop. I'm currently working on building a room around it.
All right, so we have mass storages going. So next you need to get like, well, I need to get mass storages going. That's sufficient company. They'll fix it later, make it better. We need solar panels. Shit.
Yeah, well, it's probably a good thing that I have a backup power source onto this as well.
So hopefully at that point we'll come back. At some point we'll have way too many of those things. So I'll do is I'm gonna take all this stuff that we're producing here, Pete. I'm gonna shove it all into mass storage, and then on the back side over here, I'll have I'll get it to make all the batteries. Batteries, guns, PPPs. What do we need to start to get solar?
We need to have nickel, titanium, and gold. And I think we do need crystal for that. Yeah,
Oh, then she
setting
got
up
us.
the mini base room in the cold caverns for the reason of, you know, letting us get started on that front.
progress. I think this is the true. I don't think it needs to do it. Basically draining as much power as I can. The sad part is that I didn't set the top of this thing up very well. I set one PTG running off of, basically running all of these. So it's not made to be efficient. Or, well, I guess it's made to be really efficient. It's every bit of power it can. Just running it basically as fast as it can, trying to do that. And then I'm going to end up with probably several of these that have different ores that are stuck in. I think I have a big copper deposit not far up. I you'd be done. Just not close enough. Yeah, I probably could have moved this thing around. Probably put a lot more. A lot more power into this. Because these things don't transfer. Pinch right there. So, generating one power per second. Yeah, probably don't need 5 of those. That part is sweet. Just sweet.
Crafting.
Come on. There's oops. That one. That could be a little bit more power going down there. Oh, good, just in time. More power per second. Full transfer 144. Thinks this place over here should become off dangerous. I think we lost.
No, Pete's muted.
Oh.
What's up?
Oh no, no. Just trying to see how much power I can eat down the hole over there.
Well, I'm working on more advanced power usage ability. Not what I was trying to scan, but okay.
Ever gives you any dog lips? Oh, for no dog lips. Go for it. It is. Focusing.
Apparently, I ran into a titanium while I was down there. Not that I recall, but okay then. And I believe you could do with some more power. So I got 10 rubies.
We need to start collecting bug parts so that we can get the eyeballs.
Yeah, we need to get the better ones, definitely.
Trying to make sure that this thing's set up so that once it hits 100 wires in here, it stops the loop.
So where is it you need more power transfer?
Oh, there's this shaft. It's not important. Because we're transferring pretty much at the maximum. Like it just doesn't make sense because it says that the PPPs only produce 21 per second, and that the things are supposed to transfer 144. But it
No, its max power storage is 144. It transfers a maximum of 10.
yeah.
Important to read the UI.
Look, man, I'm not here for a second job. We've been over this.
Why? I don't know what you've done, but I'm going to ignore it, and I'm going to just start putting rubies in. We just went from like a maximum of, 50 if you can supply it power, to like 100 and something. 110. So that should get you enough power going down now. Ow. I did not successfully grab it. Ah, of course, destructed. Damn it.
God, you're dying.
Crafting.
that all works.
Crafting.
Ah.
Making Mark 1 turrets.
Sorry?
Now we're making Mark 1 turrets.
Cool.
Crafting. 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 Crafting.
Making charge lithium. We make Mark 3s already?
Sorry?
I was seeing if we can make Mark 3 turrets yet, but we can't.
No, well, Mark 3 is a long way off still. And they require a lot of power.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm tired. I'm gonna call it for the night.
I'm going to get this thing set up so that we at least have turrets being built. Probably have batteries being built.
Alright. You have a good one.
Yeah, man. The problem is that we have trying to get enough power here to keep these things running. So the issue now is just trying to get enough stuff to be able to do it. And since this only needs one, that stop now that it power. And figure out what I want to do. Power right here.
Crafting.
Do that.
Crafting. Crafting.
10 bars per. Oh, that's just enough. I'm gonna make true kittens.
Crafting.
So once I actually have enough mass storage, that that guy should take off shortly. Go get Cool. I end up having to, once I get enough mass storage over here, that wise. We're that should start functioning. It should have everything that it needs except for the housings. The housings are going to just be a problem. It's going to be one of those things like I just need so much stuff just to back things up. Just need so much mass storage to be able to get to that. We'll let it run overnight. That's a good thing about letting the server run, is it will definitely let us hit up. Oh. Oh, you're actually making it. That's why. Okay. So what's happening right now is between the modules that are backing up these guys, we're gonna be causing some problems. Straight to the back there. Unfortunately, I'm getting to a point now where it's just going to take time for this thing to catch up. So I may just let it run for a little while. Because really where I'm at now is a lot more tin to come in. And once we kind of get the tin, because what's happening is this guy's backing up and then this guy's backing up, are being used. Because we're making lots of the advanced modules, because I've only got 15 advanced modules, and then once 100 in here, then another 100 here. I may take these. Well, actually, I'll probably leave it as 100. So eventually, it'll all get cut. It's nice to have a bit of a buffer. I have enriched coal being stored in here now, so that if I need need a power source for something in here, I can just enrich coal on. Make my life a little bit. Good news is we starting to turn out freaking gun turrets. So Yeah, because the problem is the way this is set up. Since this only needs one, it's going to keep every time it puts a housing in, it takes it to go make a gun. And because this needs two, so crap. Shit, music might be. I used Pretzel Rocks actually. I actually have an affiliate code for them too. So there's a few affiliate codes I picked up over the years. Humble Bundle, we're partnered with them. We're Pretzel Rocks and Lumia Stream, which is stuff that I use on a regular basis. Stuff I'm not going to promote something that I don't use on a regular basis that I don't feel is worth my value. we have all kinds of stuff now. We can do this. I didn't equal earlier. I know. He did actually build he did build the mod that if once the attack starts, all the lights flash and that goes off, and then if this piece takes damage, it sets off a different alert, which is cool. Speaking of which, I gotta fix that string of lights. That's supposed to not be green. I think something's wrong with one of the connectors that's causing it to get the wrong voltage. And then if when the bugs come in, if they actually one hits the CPH, it'll set off a different alarm. just need to get a couple more pieces of mass storage in. If I can get a few more pieces of mass storage, then the batteries and everything will start running overnight. So that by the time I get back, hopefully I'll come back and I'll have like 100 Mark II batteries and 100 Mark II lasers. Back there. So now as soon as that's all connected, now you'll see them pick off. You'll start seeing them moving stuff back and forth. We should start seeing more batteries being made. And then, of course, as soon as those batteries are being made here, they're being imported and then picked up to be brought over here. Basically, you just have one battery. It takes so many Mark I batteries to make Mark II. 4 to be exact. Funny how that works. All right, with that, I'm going to take off, I think, guys. Start getting ready for work. Oh, that's the name I haven't seen in a bit. But we are going to raise the Drevels, or as I like to call him, the Dr. Evils. Do me a favor, come hang out for a little bit. Tell him I said hi. We'll catch you guys next week. Talk to y'all soon.